It is day 31 and it is raining. It's like 6:30 and it has been raining since about 2 o'clock this morning. So we are packing up. This will be my first time packing up in the rain. Let's see how this goes. Well, we hit the trail a little bit before 7:30 until I wore my down hoodie last night. But it is drizzling, but it sounded like it was raining a lot worse than it was. But my tent is soaked and my Tyvek is soaked and the bottom of my quilt is wet. So hoping that it will clear up later on today like they said it's going to be, and then we can dry out our stuff. But we're going to try to do another big day today, so we're going to take it 1 mile at a time, but that's the goal. So hopefully I'll be able to take you along. I'm going to show you this beautiful stream that we just crossed over. This is right out of the campsite, out of the shelter. But season 1 is over there filtering water. I have enough for right now, so we'll be heading up that way. It was definitely a different experience getting things packed up in the morning in the rain. I had to pack everything in my tent and then try to find someplace dry to put my backpack. I have my tent on the back of my backpack right now because it's soaked, and my Tyvek is a joke. It's so wet. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, but another new experience on the trail. Well, we are almost to Lemon Gap, which is 3.4 from the campsite or the shelter. And look at my pretty orange shoes. It has been a muddy mess. But to this point, I've stayed on my 2 feet. So I've had a couple uh-ohs or oopses and then managed to recover. Probably not gracefully, but recover nonetheless. I'm not sure when it's going to clear up today, but hoping it does, because I'm going to dry my stuff. This mud isn't bad right here. We're climbing up this first mountain, and I was thinking, you know, it's hard in the climbs, and it's kind of like the grind, you know, and you're wondering, is it going to get easier, or when's it going to end? As far as getting up to the top, and it just made me think about the grind at different times in my life where I thought, I'm on a uphill climb, and when am I going to get to the top, and when am I going to get a break? But when you get up there, you're like, that wasn't so bad, and you're ready for the next climb. And I think life is like that too. So you got to push through the grind to get to the top. And when you get up there, you get a chance to recover, and you realize it was worth the climb, one step at a time. We are just about at the summit of this climb, and it doesn't have the name of the mountain, so I can't share that part with you, but I don't know what all these little shrub things are, but a little different than what we've been going through. And so, and I see a really cool spider web. Don't know if it'll show up, but yeah, right there. Don't see the owner, but that's okay too. I'll show you the top. We still have a little bit of climbing, but I think This right here is the summit, kind of a grassy bald. And then we'll go down, hit a shelter, and get some food before we make our next climb that'll be bigger than this one. Yeah. Made it to the top. Whew. Way to go, us. Almost immediately after the summit, we are hitting Walnut Mountain Shelter. So I'm gonna make the assumption that the summit that we just did was on Mount Walnut. It's a small shelter, but they do have a privy and a picnic table. And I think there's probably a water source here as well. So we're gonna take off our backpacks and have some lunch or brunch, whatever you wanna call it. It's a one little shelter. So I was told that this is a 3-sided privy, which means that one side's wide open. So, and it's lopsided. Well, this is the mud that we are walking in. We just finished lunch, and I had tuna fish with pepperoni and cheese and a wrap. So, but poem, 2 roads diverge from Robert Frost, and I took the one less traveled. I'm going to the left. But that made me think of that. Now we're starting our biggest ascent of the day. So I'm letting you go for now. We have summited Bluff Mountain, and this is the highest climb that we'll do today. That's where we came from. Look at this massive rock. And then, there you go, baby. But I was just saying, I wonder how many more of those are hidden under these hills. We have 5.2 to go to get to our campsite, and I'm taking a little candy break. Trail Magic gave me this. I've been nibbling on it for 2 days, and I'm getting ready to have my Reese's Pieces. This is the best. I was so excited to get this bag. And I don't usually eat a lot of candy, but I'm being converted on this trail. You guys see that mountain over there? I've been looking at it for the last mile or so thinking, I wonder if we're going to be climbing that beast. It's a little intimidating, but we have only 2.4 to go to camp today, so that's really all I have to focus on. And then drying out all my gear. Today's chores are going to be a lot bigger, a lot more than normal, because everything is wet. Well, it has cleared up. We still have no sun, but we have a beautiful mountain range to look at as we're hiking. And we are going to Deer Park Mountain Shelter, I believe. I was telling, man, check this hair out. I need to brush bad. I was telling Susan that I think I know where I got my name for my YouTube channel. One Step at a Time from Georgia to Maine. I love the Christmas cartoons, and when the Christmas one with Rudolph, the abominable snowman, when he's afraid to go out of his igloo or whatever it is that he is living in, they sing that song, put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Okay, so I don't sing very well, but I always think about that when there's something I'm a little intimidated about doing or a little bit nervous about. And I've even shared it with some of my players when they have to do something that's a little scary, whether it's approach a teacher or trout or something or whatever. We just put one foot in front of the other and we'll get closer and closer. So I just thought I'd share that with you. We have made it to our home away from home, Deer Park Shelter. And we're heading this way. We'll have to come back out this way to get some water, but we have finally made it, and it is 14.34 miles for the day on the Appalachian Trail. We are not set up yet, but I just wanted to show you this. That is my Tyvek that goes underneath my tent. My quilt is drying out along with my towel, my handkerchief, my dirty gaiters, my socks, my liner bag, my rain pants, my tent, my bed liner thing, and my backpack. And then here's all my stuff right here. So, and then I've got stuff over here, and Season 1's got her tent up here drying and gloves. So we packed up wet this morning, and it is only 4 o'clock here. So we're gonna wait for about an hour, and then we're going to go ahead and set up our tents and get everything put in there. But for right now, we're gonna go eat dinner and let this stuff dry, hopefully. Well, it's that time again. In the tent, ready for bed. It is right around 8 o'clock, I think. It is going to be 33 degrees tonight. And then tomorrow it is supposed to warm up to a whopping 46. Today it was 42 during the day. And it was a little chilly at times, but for the most part, it was okay. We did a little over 14 miles and got here, dried off all of our stuff as you saw, and then had some dinner and sat around the campfire and talked to some of the other hikers. And then it started getting really cold, so I got to my tent. So now I'm going to call it a day. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, and if you are not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would push the subscribe button, just because it'll put it out there, and hopefully some other people that want to see this kind of stuff will find my videos and watch them as well. So that's it. That's my plug. Talk to you later. Bye.